Hello everyone, my name is Olivia and I read law at Cambridge. Today I'm going to teach you how to think like an Oxbridge academic. How do you answer a university level law problem? Using the real and PESC techniques, I will show you how to answer a past university interview question for Oxbridge law. So, this is the question. What areas of law interest you the most? In the run-up to applying for law, I tried to gain as much experience as possible. I knew instinctively I was drawn to criminal and family law over civil law, as they're more people orientated. Of course, that's not to say that civil law isn't important, but I think the consequences of civil cases, which largely result in judgments regarding money, don't interest me as much as the outcomes in the criminal and family sectors. Having undertaken a criminal mini pupillage last summer, I saw firsthand how life at the criminal bar was. We were for the prosecution, and the case concerned a drug deal. And what was particularly interesting was the alleged offender's defence, which was that he couldn't have been dealing drugs at the relevant time because he was actually committing a break in. This fascinated me, as I thought originally he was just implicating himself in a lower tier offence. But the barrister I shadowed explained to me that even though he gave his defence in evidence, the police couldn't act on it as he could still be lying on the stand, so it was actually unreliable information. As I saw the trial progress, I realised just how adversarial the criminal process is, and while that was exciting at the time, I don't think it's sustainable. Having researched some civil law systems, it's clear that they approach criminal law in a much more inquisitorial way, which creates a pathway to the truth. In that vein, while criminal law is inevitably exciting, family law is where my true interest lies. The recent case of Owens and Owens illuminates how even 40 years on from the creation of modern divorce law, there is still a massive need for reform. Of course, this was the case which emphasised how much the English and Welsh system needs to catch up with jurisdictions such as Scotland and the Netherlands by introducing no-fault divorce, thereby lessening animosity between ex-spouses. I'm also interested in the welfare principle, which states that the children's best interests are the paramount consideration in family law cases, and how we can approach this in order to both protect children and allow their views to be considered, even if we, as adults, don't agree. Family law is extensive. It covers care cases, custody cases, and financial relief post-divorce, and can affect everyone at every stage of their life. For that reason, family law would be the area of law which interests me the most. And that's how you keep your answer real. My name is Olivia, and I've just taught you how to think like an Oxbridge academic.